guys, welcome back to Semojo Homestead, and the sun is really bright behind us, which is kind of appropriate for today. So we're going to be talking about solar because we got solar panels on our house.
Yes.
But with that, we've gotten a ton of questions on just like basically how does it work? Are you completely off grid? You know, cost, all that stuff. So we just wanted to take a moment in this video to talk about that. But first, we got something back yesterday.
Yes, we were finally able to go get our pigs from the processor, and we are so excited about what we got. The meat looks amazing, so we wanted to show you kind of what we ended up with after taking 2 pigs to the processor.
We're actually going to be cooking some of the pork chops tonight, and they already look amazing. We haven't even started cooking them.
I know.
I'm
excited.
We wanted to bring you guys along. If you've ever been interested in really like how much you get when you raise your own meat animal, that's what we're going to do. We're going to kind of unpackage all this stuff, organize it, and we're going to show you guys. We're going to be finding out with you guys.
Yeah.
So let's go do that.
Yeah. So we're going to start pulling them out these bags, and we're just going to go through them, and you guys can go through them with us. They're pretty substantial. I don't know how many bags we got, but we got a lot of meat, people. A lot of pork to go through.
So we'll just unload them and kind of lay them out on the table for organizing sake because organize them by cuts and everything else. So that's what we're going to do.
Yep. Okay.
Start pulling out?
Yep. Okay. So here we have some
pork chops.
Pork chops.
Yum. So these are probably the cut that I am most excited about, which honestly is why we're going to be trying them tonight. So as Cass mentioned before, we did have 2 pigs that we processed, and then our 3rd pig was some friends of ours split that one with another family. And so we are just going through ours. All right, so that whole bag was pork chops. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages of pork chops, and each of those packages have 3 in them. So that's pretty good.
Yeah,
so far.
And if you think about how long it took to raise these.
Busting butts. So I'm gonna try to wipe the frost off. This is why I am really excited about trying these pigs. Check that out. Check out the marbling on that thing. That's what I had the understanding that we would be getting, and when I saw that when I picked it up, I was really excited. I was not disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you pull out?
I pulled out, this is what I'm excited about. Ribs. I love me some ribs.
Okay, roast. So we're going to put that with the Boston butt because we do those pretty much the same way.
Another roast?
Another roast. So this one's pretty tiny. Mm-hmm. This is one thing. I don't know if this is across the board for most processors, but our processor, not everything is necessarily packaged by weight. It's kind of a guesstimation. So I know when we got our cow back, some of those packages were like a pound, for the ground beef anyway, 1.3 pounds. Mm-hmm. And then there's some others that are like over 2 pounds. So we do kind of have to watch that, but that's okay. And I actually prefer that because sometimes we want a little bit or need a little bit more ground beef.
Right.
Sometimes we need a bit less. Yep. And it keeps us from opening up 2 packages and then having too much.
Right. So we pulled out another set of pork chops.
Yes.
And then also 2 hocks.
Ooh, the hocks. Yes, we love using the hocks. So
yes.
That's a good thing. Once we get everything unpacked, we will tell you guys the total. But so far, I think we've got 8 packs of pork chops. And this is all just off of, let's see, 48. Yeah. So far, all of this stuff came off of one of our pigs. So
nice.
Yeah, we'll see what the totals are.
Yeah.
All right, you want to hand them to me?
Sure. Let's go with chops since we have a ton of those.
Tomahawk chops. Roast. Ribs. And hocks.
Mm-hmm.
This is so exciting. This is why we raise our own meat. on a rough calculation, food cost and everything taken into consideration, like buying the pig, processing, all of that stuff, this all came out to be somewhere around about $3.50 per pound.
It's awesome.
And that's just like across the board. So that
Yeah.
includes like the ribs and the pork chops and those cuts that you're going to pay a lot more for.
And it's such good quality meat for such a low price. Oh, our fat. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to render that down and have some fat.
So we did ask our processor to separate the fat out and give it to us because if you've seen any of our other videos when we've been talking about these pigs, I think I mentioned it in just about every single one of them that they have a really good fat content, but also quality because they did have Mangalitsa mixed in there. Oh, that's why this one's heavy.
Yep, there's our ham.
Our ham. The whole ham right there. This is a holiday meal.
Yes.
Waiting to happen.
Yes.
And then there was another ham. Yes. So, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like I was thinking earlier that it didn't take long to raise these.
No, 7 months.
Yeah.
And the hanging weight on ours, one of them was 135 and the other one was 144 pounds. So that's different than live weight. Live weight, they were pushing like 240, somewhere in there, 230, 240. So yeah, 7 months to
And
get
then-
up to like butchering weight. That's good.
And get all this meat. Yeah.
All right, so while she's getting that one open, one thing,
Nope.
something just fell in our freezer. One thing I did want to say about the hams, one of them we went ahead and got the hams on them, and then the other one we got the ham cut into ham steaks, which is something that you can do. I feel like ham steaks are probably going to be a little bit more versatile for us, which is why we wanted to do that. But it's always fun to have those big hams for like Christmas or stuff like that.
Bacon!
Bacon! Well, this is like everyone's favorite when you're doing pigs. Got some more bacon. Ooh, I'm excited about this bacon. They left a lot of, it looks like the skin on
Yeah.
with these, so that'll be pretty good. We did do more of a thick cut bacon, which it definitely looks like those are good.
Yep, that's what we like, so.
So this is one thing, oh, dropped something. This is one thing that I was a little bit concerned about having those Mangalitas in there, was the meat to fat ratio on the bacon. But guys, that's perfect right there. Like, good fat layer, a little bit of marbling in there, but there's still a lot of meat in that bacon. So
Yeah, it's good.
that is exciting.
Very exciting.
This was the one thing that was very much up in the air for me as far as like whether the bacon would be worth it.
Look at that. It's like, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Whoa, there's ham. Is it okay to call bacon beautiful? I just did.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so we got some hocks.
Yep.
Did you get that? We've got
Oh,
three
yep,
hocks now.
yep. Let me put those down.
Ooh.
I don't have those in.
That is a big hock. Now, we love using hocks when we do beans. Sometimes in soup, but mainly beans. We do a lot of like just plain,
Yeah.
slow cooked beans, and hocks are great in that.
Yeah, they give it so much flavor. These look like more Boston butts. It looks like
Yeah, labeled.
Boston butt.
That is huge. All right, guys, moment of truth. We are cooking these pork chops, and apparently we have a tissue emergency going on behind me. But look at these things. They are amazing. Definitely not white like store-bought pork chops are, and some marbling in there. So, yeah. I'm going to sear them on the stovetop, and then we're going to pop them in the oven until they get done. And we've just seasoned them with some salt and pepper. We're going to cook them in butter so we get a little extra flavor with that. And yeah, we will let you guys know. We'll come back to this when it's taste test time. Eh? Oh. You got- All right, these guys smell amazing. Cannot wait. They're tinted, and we're gonna let them sit for a couple minutes to let those juices redistribute. But taste test is coming soon. Okay, guys, so our friend Jonathan is there. Woo! He is the one that bought the other pig with another family.
I thought this was a cow.
It is a cow that goes oink.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's hooved?
Yes.
Same thing.
It's
Okay.
hoofed, yes.
Sure,
yes,
sure.
yes. And it's a male, and you can milk it.
All right, well, let's taste the beef.
All right, so this is his bite. We haven't even tasted it, so he's tasting it before us. He came to pick up his. So
Is that actually true?
here you go. It's true. I have not tasted this yet.
You really haven't?
I really have not.
It's shiny, like it's got a lot of fat. Oh wow.
Is it that good?
Yeah, it's just not. No, it's really good. That was just too. Pork's never that tender.
Ooh, and that was actually gave you like one of the overcooked spots. So tender.
Yeah, but it broke apart.
What'd you season it with? It was really
Salt-
earthy.
Salt and pepper. That
That was really good.
and butter. Is that a tear? Are you
No,
crying?
it almost like I've never tasted that before. Gosh, yeah, it doesn't taste. That doesn't taste like any pork I've ever had before. That melted in my mouth. That's what like it was gone before I had a chance to actually taste it. You know what?
Dang, and I didn't even give you like a piece of fat.
I know, and I think to really make this good, I need another bite because that was a palate cleanser. So, I think we need another bite. That was really good. That was weird, honestly. Like, it's not what I'm used to with pork. It's something different. It's really good.
So, time for you to leave so we can eat it.
Well, you have.
All right, thanks for being the first official taste tester of our pork and taking the honor to do that.
Yeah, thank you. That was genuinely.
Okay, Jonathan told me I had to go ahead and try it while he was here. Whoa.
It's different.
That is amazing.
Y'all either fried that in butter or that's just.
I am never going back. Ever. So good. Oh my gosh. All right, it is the next morning and we have a busy day today. Cass is doing her main event for the studio, which is Elf Village. It's a big Christmas event and it's cold, so I got my hood on. Come to find out, we were actually missing 5 bags. They just had them in a different freezer at the processor, and so they missed it when we went to pick them up, which I was kind of thankful for, to be honest with you, because I was expecting more. So we will get almost twice of what we unwrapped yesterday. So I will put the total count of everything right now. 63 pork chops, 4 racks of ribs, 2 bags of bacon, 5 Boston butts, 2 roast, 14 brats, 5 pounds of hot sausage, 4 pounds of mild sausage, 7 hocks, and 6 pounds of ground pork. So that was a lot, and we were really excited about it. And let me tell you, those pork chops yesterday, I do not exaggerate when I say they were life-changing. Really, I've never had a pork chop that good, and it rivaled every steak that I've ever had. So super excited about the quality of this pork. So we said that we were going to be talking about solar. I think we're probably going to do a midweek on that. Hey, look at these guys. They're getting so big. These are exciting. This is our next meat adventure right here. Another 2 months-ish, and these guys will be ready to process. But I think we're going to do solar as a midweek video and just talk about a lot of those questions that come up with people when they're looking into solar. So stay tuned for that one. All right, I got the chicks water. We're going to go fill that up, and then we are heading out to help Cass with Elf Village.
ended up having a super busy weekend. So right now we're in the kitchen preparing for a fun supper club. We started a supper club with some other homesteaders in the area. We're really excited. So we're hosting the first supper club this month, and so whoop, whoop. That's why things are kind of crazy in here. While we are preparing in the kitchen, we're going to go ahead and do our highs and lows.
Highs and lows.
So for me, my high is definitely today. It's been a fun day of like fellowship. Church was awesome. We have friends coming over tonight. And yesterday I had a huge event at our dance studio. I was a little worried about like the numbers and stuff. And we had a ton of people come out. It ended up being a great success. So my high is this weekend. It's just been a great weekend. My low would probably be just getting ready for the event and the stress that like, I was so nervous that we weren't going to like actually really make a great profit for the dance studio. And that's my job. So like, I wanted to do it well. And so my low is probably just that pressure that I had. But I will say like my team really rallied behind me and supported me and encouraged me. And so that was awesome.
I must say, she did an amazing job.
Anyway.
As always.
Anyway.
My turn?
Full bias. Yes.
I
Your
am
turn.
not
Yes,
biased.
you are.
All right, I'll come face you guys while I do this.
Yeah.
So my high,
Yeah.
I guess I'll start with my high. I got to think about my low. I don't know
Okay.
if I have a low. My high was getting baptized today.
Yes. That was fun.
After 22 years of debating it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And Josiah decided last minute that he wanted to be baptized too.
He
So
jumped up.
he got baptized in his clothes.
Yep. Hey, why not? Why not?
But yeah, and then we did, our church always does a big Thanksgiving feast the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So that was today also. So this is like a food day for us.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
My low, I don't know that I had a low.
Maybe it's just one of those weeks.
I think it was. It was just a
Awesome.
really, really good week.
Awesome.
It did get really cold. I'm
Yeah.
not a huge fan
Yes.
of the cold, and it's gotten really cold a lot sooner than it typically does in South Carolina. So
Yeah.
that'd probably be it. But that does
Yeah.
mean fire season and soup season, and both of
Yes.
those I am a big fan of.
Yes. And we have oranges.
And we have oranges that are starting to ripen up on this salad. Look at
Yes.
this salad. I just got to show you guys. Isn't that amazing? What is still to come is our pomegranate that we grew.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is always exciting.
Yeah.
When you get to use your own fruit
Yes.
and vegetables in a salad.
So fun.
Yes. So we thank you guys for joining us. I hope this video was inspirational
Yeah.
and informative.
Yeah.
Again, if you guys are thinking about doing pigs or any other livestock for food, it is, I think, one thing that when you're going into it and you've never done it before, one of the big questions is, well, how much food do I get from it, and is it worth it?
Yeah.
And I would definitely say that these
It's
are worth
worth
it.
it, yes.
I mean,
100%.
that pork was life-changing.
It was really good.
I still can't get over it.
Really good.
It's been a day and a half, and I'm still I can taste it in my mouth whenever I think about it.
I mean, we had bacon. We had breakfast for dinner last night.
Yes, just so we can have the
And,
bacon.
yeah.
And the bacon was equally as good.
So I've never tasted food like this.
And a lot of it is because it's homegrown, straight off the
Yeah,
farm.
yeah.
But also, I do think a lot of it has to do with the breeds that we did.
Yes,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
that does make a big difference, too,
Yeah.
when considering livestock. So
Yeah.
if you like this stuff, give it a thumbs up. We do appreciate you guys joining along and just being a part of our YouTube family. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Join the family.
Yeah.
We like to build community. More importantly, hence tonight and everything else.
Yeah. Also, if you haven't found out or heard, we have a Facebook group called Homesteading from Scratch, where we like to just continue to build that community. And it's a place where we wanted people to feel like they could ask questions about homesteading, especially if you feel like you don't really know what you're doing, or you don't have a lot of resources available, it's a place where you can come and get advice or find out how other people have done it, or
Yeah, or-
just join our community.
Yeah, even, I mean, I
Yeah.
know there's a lot of people out there, depending on where you are, that just don't feel like they're supported
Yeah.
from friends,
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
whatever, because what we do is weird.
Yeah.
And it's just a place to kind of come and be together with like-minded people.
Yeah,
So
and find out you're not alone
that's
in
right.
this crazy journey.
That's right. So hope you guys have a great week and be blessed.